Hey guys, so I recently joined TikTok and yes, I know I'm really late to the game, but I've been sort of addicted to it, especially watching food videos. So I've come across a couple of relatively healthy recipes that I thought would be fun to try. Some of them are very viral videos and a couple of them seem to be just like interesting recipes that I thought would be fun to try today. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying them out to see if they're really worth their salt. This is chocolate zucchini cake. Now it's a recipe that I came across that I just found super interesting. I always find it very cool when people try to put vegetables into desserts. So I thought, I have to try this out, especially for people who don't like eating vegetables. This is quite a cool way to hide the fact that you're eating your greens. Apparently, you can't taste the zucchini at all. The first thing I have to do is shred some zucchini. This is a little arm workout I'm getting here. This is so much effort. Is that how you shred? Am I doing it correct? I'm gonna get judged a lot from this video. This girl, I tell you, Singaporean girls don't know how to cook one. I used to bake more often when I was a kid. I still remember those days when I was younger and I didn't really care about dieting. I would just put like 1.5 cup of sugar inside my cupcakes. It would be fine. I think the thing about baking is that because there's sugar, and now I can see all the sugar, like whatever goes into my food. Then I feel so uncomfortable. I don't want to eat already. Ignorance is bliss. Alright, so now I've shredded my zucchini and now I'm gonna wring the extra moisture out of them. I've done wringing the zucchini out and I'm just gonna set them aside. Actually, all of this is such goodness, It's like very potent zucchini juice. Oh, actually it's really nice. I'm actually very tempted to just drink it. All the micronutrients of zucchini. It smells really good. It smells like grass powder. Yum. According to the TikTok, you're supposed to measure the dry ingredients first. So we have flour, cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda, and some salt. She also used cinnamon and espresso powder, but that's completely optional, so I left those out. So dry ingredients done, on to wet ingredients. Alright, we have 2 eggs, sugar. Sugar! My heart always bleeds whenever I bake with sugar because I know how much sugar is going into my food and that always doesn't sit well with me. So if I were not to follow this recipe to a T, I would most definitely be cutting my sugar by half. I don't want to see. This is why I don't like baking. This is why I don't like. I know how much sugar goes inside the food. Very bad. Very bad. Okay, continue. She used sour cream, but she also said that you can use yogurt, and I opted for a low-fat yogurt option over here to make my food a bit healthier. It's a little salvation because we just added a ton of sugar inside. In her recipe, she used sunflower oil, but I personally think that's just really bad for you. So over here, I'm using extra virgin olive oil. You can also use avocado oil if you have that at home, or my personal favorite, coconut oil, but I know a lot of people don't really like coconut oil. But whatever healthier plant-based oils you have. And the last thing you want is add some vanilla extract. Now we have to whisk our ingredients all together. Add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Then we're gonna whisk the dry and wet ingredients together. Obviously this would be a lot easier if you had a mixer, but at the same time, you can also get a good arm workout in, burn some calories because we're about to consume it. Alright, I think this is pretty well mixed. I'm gonna fold in the zucchini now. Actually, adding zucchini to this cake batter is gonna keep it really moist, and I'm just like adding the zucchini in and I already see that from that very thick consistency we have, it's starting to break down almost and become this lighter, more gooey texture. Chocolate and zucchini, who knew? My chocolate zucchini batter is all combined now and I'm gonna put it in a baking tin. She also added chocolate chips in her recipe, but I think it's already so chocolatey, so I'm gonna leave it out. Okay, so you can bake in the oven, but I'm gonna use an air fryer over here, so it's 180 degrees for 28 minutes. Okay, and now we wait. You can go and do a 28-minute workout before this. Do some push-ups, some planks, some jumping jacks, squats, and then you will feel a bit more well-deserved when you eat your zucchini cake. Next. 3, 2, 1. And ooh! There you have it. Chocolate zucchini cake. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a slice and see what the texture looks like from the inside. Ooh. I love how the top is just, it sounds crispy, but inside it feels really moist. Nice. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see, but look how gooey it is on the inside. It's almost like a molten lava cake. You can see the gooiness on the inside, and I have a little piece of green at the corner here. Now I'm gonna do a taste test. The texture of this is so moist on the inside. And I think that comes from the zucchini itself. It has a lot of water content. So when it's baked inside this cake, it becomes very moist and delicious. I think if you didn't tell me there was zucchini, I would have no idea at all because I couldn't taste the zucchini. But when you bite down on this cake, there is this crunchiness that you experience, and I think that just adds to the overall texture of the cake, which I really love because I love a cake with a lot of different textures. This is a recipe I would highly recommend and definitely try out again. Perhaps I would not add as much sugar. This is kale chips, and I'm so excited to try it because I personally love kale. In her TikTok recipe, she uses ranch seasoning, but I personally do not like ranch, so I'm using Japanese seasoning instead. The first step is to separate the kale from the stem. I have personally made kale chips before, but I've never added like olive oil or anything like that to it. I've just literally put like kale inside the air fryer. When I saw her TikTok recipe, I thought that this was something that I really wanted to feature, add oil and add my own seasoning. I separated everything from the stalks and now I'm going to season it. Some olive oil. I'm just putting enough just to coat them, but not too much. Salt and pepper. I don't generally put a lot of salt on my food, so just a little bit. Lastly, some Japanese seasoning. This one just gives it a little bit of kick. You can be as generous as you want with this. And the last thing you want to do is just toss it evenly. Alright, I'm gonna add this to the air fryer, but if you don't have an air fryer, you can also use an oven. Now we're gonna air fry the kale for 3 to 4 minutes at 160 degrees. Alright, it's done. We're gonna take a look at the kale chips. Dun, da, da, da. Oh! Alright, so here are our air-fried kale chips, and I love how they've all kind of shrunken because they've been dehydrated. It looks crispy. I can't wait to taste test this. Ooh, so crispy. Just listen to the crunch. I think this is a great snack. It's a cross between popcorn and seaweed, whereby you get that crunch from the air-fried charred bits, but then you also have that nice salty aftertaste that you would get from seaweed. Kale is also just such a nutrient-dense vegetable, so having this is just really great for you. It has all the fiber, and what I love about this is that you can control the ingredients that go into your snack. You know, they don't add any kind of preservatives, they don't add any sugars or all those nasties that you might see on the back of a potato chip bag, and it's an awesome healthier alternative to your regular potato chips. I love the Japanese seasoning that I added because it gives that extra kick, but if you don't like spicy aftertaste, then you can always add things like garlic powder, you can add Italian herbs, and whatever you want. It's a super versatile recipe. Plus, it's just super easy to make. You just put it all together and put it in the air fryer, and you can do this with broccoli. I think that would be really yummy. Highly recommend. I'm gonna try some baked oats now. Now, this was viral on TikTok for quite some time, and I just really like scrolling through and seeing the different kind of oat recipes because I am a huge oat eater and I would like to see how they're done in different ways. A way that I personally like to have my oats is actually the savory way. So I love to make oatmeal porridge and put some like Asian flavors in it. That's one of my all-time favorite recipes. It's like a hug in the stomach. We've also got a collection of healthy recipes on the No Sweat app that are delicious, easy to make, so head on over there to check it out. But for this recipe of baked oats, it's supposed to be like a cake, so I'm really excited to try it out and let you guys know what I think. For this recipe, you can use a lot of different kinds of fruits. I think that apple would make a really good substitute as well. But for this recipe, we have bananas and chocolate chips. The only thing that I'm changing out is that I'm using plant-based milk. I'm using pistachio milk over here, and that's just because I am lactose sensitive. Alright, so the oats will go in first, followed by the bananas, milk. For honey, you can put however much you want. I just put a little drizzle, like maybe 1 tablespoon. Now we have to blend it all together. All blended up, I'm gonna pour it into a microwave-safe dish. Just sprinkle some chocolate chips, and there you have it. Now I have to microwave this for 1 to 3 minutes. Alright, I just took it out of the microwave. I actually had to microwave it for an extra minute because it wasn't ready by the 3-minute mark. So I guess depending on the power level of your microwave, you want to adjust it accordingly. Alright, I'm gonna do a little taste test. It looks like a big cookie. Ooh, it's gooey. If you like undercooked cake, which I actually do, then you will like this. I think this is a nice in-between for people who don't want their oats too liquidy, but for also people who don't want that cake texture. I would love to try this with different fruits, and I think that this makes a great dessert. I think instead of cake, which has a lot of butter, sugar, and flour, this makes for a healthier dessert. Pasta chips. Now this has more than 24 million views on TikTok and I want to see what the hype is all about. She actually made this using normal pasta, but I want to try it out with wholemeal pasta and seeing if that is a good alternative instead. The first thing you want to do is to boil your pasta. Alright, the pasta's done, I'm gonna stop the heat. It's time to season the pasta now, so according to a TikTok, we're gonna use some olive oil, some Italian herbs, and I'm gonna add some Parmesan. I quite like Parmesan, so I'm gonna be quite generous with this. Some salt and pepper, and we're done. And mix it all together. Now this goes into the air fryer at 180 degrees for about 10 minutes and check halfway through. Over here, I have the pasta chips fresh out of the air fryer, and in the video, she actually makes her own sauce, but I've decided to do the store-bought ones, and I'm gonna pair it with tzatziki dip, which is cucumber. I love it because it's really refreshing, and you can also pair it with baba ganoush, tomato sauce, or whatever sauce you want. Okay, so I'm gonna try it out. I really like this. It reminds me of a pretzel or a breadstick, and it just pairs really nicely with a sauce. It's crunchy, it's delicious. I think this is a healthier alternative. Instead of using your regular, potato chips or corn chips, you can try pasta chips. I don't know if I'll do this pasta chip recipe again though, because I love pasta in its full glory, but I think this is a very fun and interesting alternative for you to have a snack when you're having a movie or having a little party at home. We come to the end of the episode. Thinking back on all the recipes that I tried, I think overall my favorite recipe has to be the chocolate zucchini cake, because I think it's such an ingenious thing to add zucchini to cake to really maintain the moisture of it. Definitely something that I would do again, and I recommend that you guys try out. I'm personally not somebody who cooks a lot, but when I see TikTok videos that excite me and that look aesthetic and interesting, I'm really compelled to want to try it out. I am really new to TikTok. I think I only started 2 weeks ago, but if you guys want to follow me over there for tips and tricks or even some recipes that I post over there, then do give me a little follow. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little cooking video and that I've maybe inspired some of you to start healthy cooking at home. And if you're looking for a more structured workout program or more Asian-inspired healthy recipes, then go and download the No Sweat app. With the No Sweat app, you'll get personalized workouts that are tailored to your fitness goals. You'll get one-on-one fitness assessments from me, and yes, I do personally respond to each and every single one of you on the app. If you have any specific questions about your diet or workout routine, then you can speak to me through this feature. You also get access to live chats and workouts and even exclusive invites to our meet and greet sessions. The app is completely free to download and comes with a 1-week free trial program. And once you're done with your trial week, you can sign up for a 1-year, 3-month, or 1-month plan. And if you sign up for the 1-year membership, we'll also give you a set of no sweat resistance bands for free. You can also check out our merch store for more useful supplements for your home workouts, so head on over there to support us and check it out. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you never miss a notification every time we post a new video. Or you can download the Clicknetwork app to watch our videos over there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye!